really wanted to show you the surprise that's behind our building. Now, fronting on 15th Street, we have a front landscape, but back here is our annual and perennial garden that Barry Fugit and the Master Gardeners planted a few years ago. Hello. The last time I joined you here was, about 30 years ago when I worked here at the Tulsa County Extension office. This was just beginning to be a teaching garden for people to come and learn about what they could landscape around their own homes, and it has expanded greatly since then. What began in 1983 as a few plants around the building, in '85 started as a small Master Gardener garden with a few vegetables and a compost bin. Now it has expanded into multiple gardens all around the building, and from '85 to 2025, it's now been a 40-year effort on the part of the Tulsa County Master Gardeners. They have garden beds facing every direction of the compass, so you can come here and learn what will grow best in your own garden at home. Behind me on the corner where there's a lot of sun is a xeriscape garden that shows you what will grow in an extremely hot, sunny environment in a parking lot, what will survive. And there are plants there that have been there probably 20, 25 years. And then we have more verdant areas that are under more increased irrigation. We have fruit trees, we have vegetables, there are perennials, annuals. There's a complete list that you can access as you walk around the gardens. There's what's called the Master Gardener Teaching Garden Plant List. And I added this up, and there are over 400 species of plants in this garden. So to me, this is in the middle of Tulsa. It's a little gem that you could visit any time of the week. It's open. Don't try to come here during the state fair. Parking would be tough. But otherwise, you can come here and learn. You can grab this list from one of several little boxes spaced around the building and follow it along and learn what the plants are. Most all of them are labeled, and you can figure out what will grow best in different aspects of your property. And this is all, what we have right here is all a south-facing garden, again in a parking lot. And we have beautiful things such as the cannas. We have hyacinth bean, a little shaded area. A lot of people have a little pergola around their yards to cut the intensity of the sun. And that's just a little gem. And then there are a lot of water features as well. Probably 5 or 6 different water features. And it's cooling, it's relaxing, and it gives you ideas of small spaces that you can put in around your home and totally change the character. Or maybe mask noise if you live in a noisy area, an urban area, for example. And this area, for example, is beautiful with the purple heart, some ferns, hardy bananas, just an entire mix of plants. As we go on down, color is featured everywhere around the building. In fact, this has a list of all the annual plants that are put in, such as the begonias and so on. And this is just a little garden cart that they've put in and added some annual seasonal mix of plants. And then on back, there are vegetable plantings in raised beds to give you an idea of what you could do in a very, very small garden. Now, all of this is maintained by the Tulsa County Master Gardeners. There are over 400 of them now, and there are 75 who maintain this entire garden area. The garden is paid for by the Master Gardener annual plant sale. So if you buy plants at their spring plant sale, you're supporting this garden. So there are no taxpayer funds that go into it. And again, it's maintained all by volunteers, but it's all here for you. There are ramps here. If accessibility is an issue, if you have a loved one who uses a walker or a wheelchair, they can walk around the entire building and not have to go up any steps. At the front of the building, there are some stairs that go around some water gardens. So be careful around those. But this garden is for everyone, and it gives everybody some idea of what they could plant in their gardens as they go along. And you're going to notice gardens have different themes. On the west side of the building is a monarch way station. And there are butterflies all around there, and it shows all the plants that you can grow that will attract butterflies. There are container grown fruits. There are raised bed vegetable gardens. There's a woolly morning glory growing up the trellis in the front garden that has wonderful architecture to fill in a space with a very bold vertical statement. So feel free to visit this garden or any of the extension offices around the state, many who have demonstration gardens, and enjoy learning about plants that grow in your area.
We hope you enjoyed this video as part of our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. You can also find even more videos on the OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.